I first heard about the STEM Academy back in middle school. Of course, we were applying in 8th grade, and we were the second crop of students to have had the chance to apply. There's one before us, and they're seniors now.
David came to us as a 9th grader, and he was, from the very beginning, obviously very intelligent, very curious about things, often very serious about his schoolwork.
Even back then, I knew I wanted to pursue advanced education in the STEM fields, in science, mathematics, technology, and engineering, because I knew that was my focus in life. It was a thing I had passion for even back then, and I knew that one day I was going to seek out a career in one of those fields, and I knew that this would help me prepare for that experience. And I'm very lucky that I'm here at the STEM Academy because they've been extremely supportive of the things I've been trying to do to further my education beyond what's provided here.
He's constantly driving to learn more and figure out more things and push himself, so that he's really pushing to challenge himself and not just kind of resting back on his natural intelligence. That drive for him is very unique in someone his age. Not just to have natural intelligence, but to really drive way beyond the minimum. One
great benefit of being in the STEM Academy is that we have this grant that allows us to pursue dual enrollment at basically no cost to the student, whereby you can take classes at Austin Peay for high school credit. So you can pursue educational opportunities beyond the typical high school curriculum. So one of the great educational opportunities that's come with pursuing classes beyond the high school level is that I've been able to participate essentially in academia. I've been able to pursue some of the facilities of an undergraduate education that would be completely inaccessible to high school students.
He is thinking at the level of a doctoral student. I say that with no exaggeration. That's what I will say. Because some of the abstractions that I see him do, so it's very abstract. He's very abstract in his thinking.
I've been doing some advanced work with a professor at Austin Peay State University. His name is Dr. Samuel N. Jator, and his field of focus is in the numerical analysis of ordinary differential equations. Now, I've also been doing some research in this field myself, and meeting him was, of course, a fantastic thing for me because I was able to really push my research interests in that direction.
He is actually writing a paper now to be published. So I've given him some sort of an outline, and he's writing this paper, and I don't doubt that it is going to be published. And when we talk about publications, I'm considering journals that you publish there when you have a PhD. That's when you publish in those journals. You don't publish there as some sort of undergraduate or something.
What I'm hoping to do with this is essentially establish a name for myself, right, in academia. Because being able to break through that barrier and give yourself a name in the research literature in high school is, of course, fantastic for future opportunities. Colleges would love to see that kind of thing on an application.
And I believe that David's paper will be published in those journals. I have enough experience to know that what he's doing is good enough to be published in that journal. So he is writing it, and I'm very impressed, and I think at his age he has done a lot.
I think that the way that he thinks and is constantly trying to come up with new ways of thinking about things, new ways to solve problems, even at this level, it wouldn't surprise me a bit if he made some very high-level technological developments one day.
Learning is one of the highest pleasures in life, if you ask me. To be able to understand the universe to the extent that we do now is something that no generation before us has experienced. Of course, future generations will understand the universe even better than we do, but it's still astounding to me to just contemplate how well we know what's going on around us, and how deeply we understand the inner workings of the universe.